BlackWarGreymon was our second budget deck list, and I wanted to teach you how to play it. So let's see what it can do. Starting off, as you know, our eggs draw us a card during your opponent's turn when one of their Digimon is deleted. Agumon BT8 lets us find our Greymon and Dragon Kid in traits. Agumon BT12 searches Greymon as well, but also grabs a tie. It also has a great inheritable of gaining our Greymon 1k DP during all turns. Agumon BT11 grabs either a Greymon or an X antibody, and also all of our tamers since they are all black. It also evolves for 0 on top of our Agumon and gives the Digimon it digivolves into protection from returning to deck or hand if it has the X antibody in its sources. Greymon ST5 allows us to draw a card at the end of our opponent's turn if they don't attack. Greymon BT12 lets us play a Tai Kamiya for free if you don't have one, and also has the same great inheritable Agumon BT12 has. Greymon X BT9 gives us protection from deletion and bouncing, and digivolves are free on a Greymon. Greymon X BT11 is the same as both Agumon X for its inheritable and costs 0 to evolve on top of a Greymon. It also has the nutty effect of allowing us to digivolve into our Greymon in name for 1 less for each color, making BT12 Metal Greymon cost 1. Metal Greymon BT12 has the powerful raid ability, allowing it to switch to the highest DP unsuspended Digimon, and then play a 4 cost or less red or black tamer for switching targets, and it gives our Greymon piercing as well. Metal Greymon X BT9 gains 1 security attack on Digivolution, as well as 3k DP until the end of your opponent's turn, if it has Metal Greymon or X antibody in its sources, while also digivolving for free on top of a Metal Greymon. BlackWarGreymon 8 deletes tamers and Digimon up to 6 costs combined, while also unsuspending once all turns when one of your opponent's Digimon is deleted. BlackWarGreymon X BT11 digivolves on top of a BlackWarGreymon for 2, but also gets to delete a Digimon with the lowest cost during your opponent's turn when a Digimon unsuspends, if it has it under its sources or a X antibody. It also redirects the strongest Digimon attacks to it, making it block without actually blocking. WarGreymon BT12 has Raid as well, and gains 3k DP and reboot the turn it digivolves until the end of your opponent's turn, while also unsuspending once during all turns when attacks are switched. Omnimon X BT10 costs 2 less if the X antibody is in its sources, but also returns all of the highest level Digimon your opponent has to the bottom of their deck. It can also look at your opponent's security and crash any card you desire by sending an X antibody or level 6 in its sources back to the bottom of the deck once per turn. Maki BT9 reduces the Digivolution cost of a 2-color black Digimon by 1 and searches for any 2-color black card in our deck. Tai BT12 gains us a memory once per turn when something digivolves into a Greymon. He also gives one of our Greymon or Agumon blocker and 1k more DP until the end of our opponent's turn, every main phase or when he's played. Yu-Gi-Oh! BT11 gives our Greymon 2k more DP and option immunity if we digivolve into a Greymon if it has the same level until the end of our opponent's turn. Gaia Force Zero BT9 can delete a 13k DP or less Digimon, while also costing 2 less if you have an X antibody on one of your Digimon, while also allowing a Greymon to attack your opponents directly. Its security effect deletes anything instead. Hades Force BT11 is just a nutty option card, having the X antibody effect of Gaia Force Zero of being cheaper and allowing a Greymon to attack the opponent directly, but deletes tamers up to the play cost of a Greymon, meaning 13 is our max with BlackWarGreymon X. X antibody allows our Digimon to not only gain the X antibody trait, but also allows our Digimon to digivolve into a Digimon with X antibody in its traits when attacking. It is also impossible to crash this card when it becomes attached, so no worries about not having any more sources.
Maximum combo!
Want 5 memory? Use these 4 cards to go up to 5 memory in 1 turn by digivolving into any Greymon X on top of a Greymon for free by gaining 2 memory from Tai after Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets you to 3. A real cool combo is to activate Raid while having X antibody in your Metal Greymon BT12, then use the all turns effect to get a tamer for free, and then activate X antibody into either Metal Greymon X BT9 for 2 security checks and a ton of DP, or BlackWarGreymon X to gain reboot, higher base DP, a deletion effect, and be able to block twice. Get to 24,000 DP by using these cards together. Metal Greymon X will give itself plus 3k DP on Digivolution because of having the X antibody under it, or a Metal Greymon. And with Greymon BT12 and Agumon BT12, it gains an extra 2k DP, making it have 13k DP. Now we Digivolve into WarGreymon BT12, going up to a base of 12k DP, giving itself Reboot and 3k DP on Digivolution. It goes up to 20k DP. That's not the end of it. If you have 2 Tai and 1 Yuya and use their effects, they give your Greymon 4k more DP, which is at 24k DP. Isn't that massive? Not only will it have this, but it will also have Piercing, Option Protection, and +1 security while having Raid. That is absolutely disgusting. The last combo will have our beautiful BlackWarGreymon X with all these sources go in and wipe an entire board of Digimon and or Tamers up to 13 cost in total because of Hades Force, allowing to either end games or set our opponent back to nothing. And that's the guide. If you would like the deck list, go to the description below for the short. Thank you to our wonderful patron Spag for making this video a possibility. If you would like to help us as well, check out the description below to join. If this guide helped you, I would really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. And while you're at it, why not join my Discord for some interesting deck building sessions. This has been Knight with KnightCoreTCG, and make sure to keep those digital gates open.